The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal will on Wednesday deliver judgment in the petition filed by the People's Democratic Party and its candidate Aswa Ighodalo against the September 21st, 2024 governorship election in Edo. The PDP and Ighodalo are challenging the decision by the Independent National Electoral Commission to declare Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress as the winner of the poll. Let's join Best Orator for details.
Dr. Aswa Ighodalo and the People's Democratic Party alleged that the election of September 21, 2024 was marred by irregularities. The three-member tribunal headed by Justice Wilfred Kpochi had on March 3 reserved judgment in the petition after parties adopted their final written addresses. The tribunal will deliver judgments in the three petitions marked EPT/ED/GOV/01/2024 and EPT/ED/GOV/02/2024 and EPT/ED/GOV/03/2024, that is, the petitions by the Accord Party, Action Alliance, and the People's Democratic Party. The tribunal had on January 31 admitted in evidence 153 biomodel voter accreditation system machines, BVAS, that were used during the conduct of the disputed governorship poll. The electronic devices were tendered by a senior technical officer in the ICT department of INEC, Anthony Itodo, and admitted into evidence by the panel. The petitioners had subpoenaed INEC to produce the BVAS machines that were used in 133 polling units where election results have been disputed. INEC had declared Senator Monday Okpebholo of the APC winner of the election after he secured a total of 291,667 votes to defeat his closest rival, Aswa Ighodalo of the PDP, who got a total of 247,655 votes. The petitioners, among other things, contended that the governorship election was invalid because of alleged non-compliance with provisions of the Electoral Act 2022. However, APC and Okpebholo urged the tribunal to dismiss the petitions for being baseless, arguing that the petitioners had failed to substantiate the allegations in their petitions and could not prove their case. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.
Let's now go to Abuja, where our senior reporter, Best Orator, is standing by to give us updates on the situation in Abuja. Hello, Best. What is the atmosphere like in Abuja ahead of tomorrow's judgment?
Thank you so very much, Gift. It's a good thing that our crew arrived Abuja, the nation's capital, ahead of tomorrow's judgment in the Edo State Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal that has been sitting in Abuja after it was relocated from Benin City, the Edo State capital. We're talking about the mood in Abuja. I may not be able to say, but because party supporters of different parties are in different locations, so I don't know the mood. But obviously, there will be anxiety in both camps in this matter. But one thing is sure, that on our way from Benin Airport to Abuja today, we noticed a lot of Edo people who were at the airport to catch their flight to come to Abuja. And when I interacted with some of them, they said they were coming in because of the judgment. And also, some other persons were also was told were coming in from Lagos, others were coming by road, and a whole lot to that. So I am sure that it's going to be a very serious matter tomorrow at the Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal. However, let me quickly bring us to speed of what has transpired so far, just a highlight of it in this petition. You will recall that before now, the candidates of Social Democratic Party, Zenith Labour Party, and ADP, they all withdrew their petition, and of course the tribunal struck out the petition. And so by tomorrow, the Justice Wilfred Kpochi panel will be delivering judgment in Accord Party's petition, the Action Alliance, and then the People's Democratic Party. And now talking about the People's Democratic Party, it is a common knowledge that they called 19 witnesses, 5 being polling unit agents, others being ward and local government agents. And then of course, they also threw a subpoenaed witness, a technical officer from INEC, Antonio Itodo, who brought in 153 BVAS machines. But one thing is that those machines were brought to the tribunal, but no one interacted with them, no one operated them. But the petitioners are saying that whether they were operated on or not, whether they were looked into or not, whether they were opened or not, whether they were switched on or not, they've been able to prove their case particularly with the volume of documents that they brought into the tribunal that were tendered and were also tendered in tribunal, and of course they were also admitted as evidence. However, the respondents are saying that the petitioners only came to dump those documents in court, and that in proving a case of overvoting, citing previous Supreme Court judgments, that the petitioners ought to have called witnesses in the various polling units that they were challenging, because the Supreme Court in the past said that it is only those who are eyewitnesses of what transpired at the polling unit that can testify that elections witness irregularities or overvoting. The petitioners are very optimistic. They also cited previous judgments that they don't necessarily have to call polling unit agents to be able to prove their case. And so, whether it's for A, it's for B, we do not know at this stage. But one thing is sure, that the Justice Wilfred Pochi led 3-man panel, they are set. It's a matter of hours from now to deliver judgment, with the petitioner saying they should upturn the election of Senator Monday Okpebholo. Senator Monday Okpebholo and the All Progressives Congress are saying Senator Monday Okpebholo's victory, the tribunal should uphold the victory of Okpebholo. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. Gifts, we're just counting hours. There could be anxiety in some places. We don't know, but we're just counting hours, and then trust us to also do our jobs.
So what time is the judgment tomorrow?
Okay, well, before now, the tribunal sitting time has always been 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't think that will change tomorrow. It has always been. But one thing we think will be different from what we've seen before will be the numbers of people that will be coming into the tribunal. And then, of course, we are expecting that security agents will also beef up security to provide security for everyone, parties, journalists, and even members of the panel. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed, Gifts, and looking forward to what will happen tomorrow. But one thing is sure, that I'll continue to update all of you right there in Benin. And for those of you watching our platform, just stick around. We'll be updating you of the judgment as they will be coming. And so that's it now. For now, Gifts, thank you so very much, and bye for now.